away from me.
Don't touch me.
Get away from my bank account.
Get
away from me.
No one's touching you. Get away.
Stop it.
Don't you scream at her.
Stop it.
You stop.
What are you doing in here?
I'm filming.
Get away from me.
You get away.
Why are you taking my phone? I'm recording.
I understand that. I need to talk to you.
You don't need to take my stuff like that.
What's your name? Do you have ID on you, sir?
Stuff and they asked you to leave and you have not.
I didn't go on their property or on their property.
Okay, well, we also received another call from another bank of you doing the exact same thing about 30 minutes ago.
In the heat of a public dispute, the tension rises as one man fiercely defends his right to film and stand his ground. What begins as a routine visit to the post office quickly escalates into a fiery confrontation. Voices are raised, accusations fly, and the chaos intensifies as the situation spirals out of control. Is this just a case of a misunderstood right to record, or is there more beneath the surface? As emotions flare, the line between freedom of expression and disorderly conduct blurs, and a seemingly simple interaction turns into something much more volatile.
You have no right in here to film anybody.
Who do you think you are screaming at her? Who do you think you are
I know
screaming
exactly
at her?
who I am. I've got my bank account
No
over
one's
here.
here trying to
You're
get...
filming me.
I got my own bank
Stop
account.
it.
I don't need your fucking bank account. Get away from her. And from
I'm
me.
in you.
Get away from me.
You raise that hand up and get at me, and we're going to have a problem.
That goes both ways. That goes both ways.
Police on you guys if you don't back off now.
Call them. Call them. You guys are being disorderly.
What are you doing?
Who are you?
Being disruptive.
Who are you?
These
guys, please don't touch me.
I don't want you here. Get away from me.
Don't tell me what to do. And don't you ever tell her what to do
You
either.
have the right to be filming my
Don't you
bank
ever tell her
account.
what to do either.
Now get away from me.
You get away. No one.
I was over here.
He was on me.
No, you
Now
were
stay
right
away
here.
from me.
I came up to you when you were screaming at her, liar.
Guys, please.
You don't have anybody here that can
I'm
take care of
asking
this?
you. I'm asking
Are you a
politely.
police officer?
I'm asking politely.
Are you a police officer?
I'm next in line to do my business.
That's fine. Then go ahead, brother. But we're not here for you.
You guys just go over there.
No, you don't tell us what to do either. You're in line. That's fine.
Take a break. And go over there.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. I don't like nobody screaming at my friend.
Okay, you ready?
Nobody cares.
I care.
We'll just do it over there.
Don't tell me what to do. You're speaking like a cop. If you're a cop, tell me. If not, please leave me alone. I'm not here for you. Don't give me orders, please. We have authorization to be here, actually.
That's cool.
All right, so.
But you're not going to be filming while I'm doing my business.
If you don't want to be filmed, you can go to another post office. We have authorization here. What are you going to do? You're going to get violent too? Over a camera? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Bro, we're not here for you. So just mind your business, and I'll mind my own business, and that's it. This guy's screaming here. No one's going to come scream at my friend.
So I'm not screaming at you.
But you're giving me orders. So let's just respect each other, and that's it.
Being an entitled little bitch all your life.
There you go with the profanity for no reason.
All your life, dude. Because you think you're in power. Because you
I have the right to be
have
here.
the right. All of everything, right? We're all citizens
I have the right
We're
to
all
be
doing our
here.
business.
I have the right to be here.
Yeah, you're a waste of time, dude.
I love your shirt. You better stand. You better stand with us on this one. You better stand with us on this one. We the people.
I think you're high. I think you're high.
I think you're crazy.
No, I think you are high.
And it's actually legal.
It's legal here.
It's actually legal to be high in Arizona. I'm actually very high. I'm actually very high. On freedom. I'm high on freedom today. We the people. Do you see this lady was wearing this shirt today right here for a reason. It was meant to be, ma'am. You are one rare breed. How many other people do you see here with a shirt that promotes freedom? Nobody else. That's why you're first in line. Look at you. You're the number one. There you go. We have nothing but princesses and little snowflakes over here. What? What?
Stay away from my wife.
You stay away from my girlfriend, from my friend. Stay away from my friend. What are you going to do, bro? If you touch me, I'm going to sue the fuck out of you. And then I'll get into your bank account. Touch me. You see that guy just assaulted me? I'm going to get his license plate. I'll make sure I get your license plate because you assaulted me. It's on video. It's on video.
I think you're high. You're both high. Get away from us.
We're going to film. We're going to get your license plate.
You need to get away from us.
Yo, come over here. Come over here. This guy.
Stay away from me. I'm going to stab you in the fucking eye.
Oh, you're going to stab. I'm going to get your license
So
plate.
don't follow us. Leave us alone.
I'm going to find out who you are.
You're invading my privacy. Leave me alone.
I'm
Can't
definitely-
you tell? I've got one arm. Get the fuck away from me.
You get away.
And I
have two arms. Here they come, right here.
Awesome, awesome, because you hit me and it's on video.
And you
You're,
threaten violence to my phone. You might want to stick around.
we're gonna, yo, watch out with this guy.
With a camera and see what they're gonna do. My wife is sitting there with just out of the hospital.
Get out
and
of
you
my
start
face.
in on her.
Get
Is
out
that
of
what
my-
you do? Huh?
Good, good, they're here. Good. You're going to jail. You're going to jail, motherfucker. You're going to jail.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, you're going to jail. All right, this guy needs to go to jail. This guy needs to go to jail. This guy needs to go to jail. He assaulted. Can I have your name and batch number, please? I wasn't filming when I wasn't filming when you told me. What is it?
Ariana 426.
Thank you so much.
It's gonna be out of Florida. Last name is two part. First part is Mary Ocean Robert Adam Lincoln Edward Sam.
Why are you running my? Why is he running my ID instead of doing a report?
It's common. We run everybody and we attach everybody to the report so that everybody's name's on the report.
Okay.
It's a common practice we
All right,
do
cool.
with every contact we make, so we know who we're making contact with.
That's good. Can you believe this? Can you believe?
Unreal.
We'll be right back.
No problem.
There you go.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Just do me a favor and not make any contact
yeah, we'll be right
with
there.
them or comments.
That's fine. Yeah, I want this guy in jail.
As do I. He deserves to be handcuffed right now.
We'll see how this works out. And by the way, we have millions of views on the internet, so this is going to be published. Can you believe my phone messed up when they got here? My camera got frozen up. So I was like, fuck. Now he can't go anywhere. That guy's detained. Detained.
So she's got to go inside real quick, and you told me that they gave you permission to be in their videotape.
We have authorization for news purposes. Every post office has authorization from the postmaster. But as soon as we got here, a concerned citizen asked why they were filming it, and I have on video.
They said it was okay.
They said it. They say we have the
The
right.
employee said we have the
So
right.
no employee ever interfered. They should have, though, because they should have said, "Hey, they have the right to be here," you know, and that's it. Everything would have ended. But they all kept their mouths shut, bro, and they didn't. They decided not to get involved
So
instead of educating him.
I could get that though.
They don't want to get involved in that. I
she's-
understand.
Her or you, or even me, whatever. If I'm working in there, yeah, I would think that's a police issue. Let's call the police, have them come over and explain to.
Yeah, for
whoever.
real.
You know what I mean?
I hear that.
Yeah. So she's just verifying that.
Yeah, I want to press full charges on this guy for threats and for assault. You can't touch a camera guy, a news
Hold on,
person's
let's not
camera.
talk to him, man. I don't want this to exit.
You are such a...
Stop. No communication here, please.
How long have you been a police officer?
I've been in law enforcement for 28 years.
28?
28 years, yes, sir.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you investigating this
Oh, yeah.
situation properly. We have a lot of police officers who just investigate 50% of the incident and then come out with a conclusion without you know, verifying all the facts.
It's different because there's a certain particular way we like to do things. Like the way she would do an investigation may be different from the way I would do it.
Yeah, you
I
guys.
get that you're agitated when I first got here. And typically, I'm going to get your ID, and I'm going to run and put you in involvement so they know who I'm on with. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I do it. And you explain, no, I want to explain my story first. Okay, you know what? I'll back up and not do an investigation the way I normally would.
I hear you.
Easier. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Either way,
I appreciate
if I
that.
get the information, I get the information. Right?
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. You know, accommodating this investigation to my convenience. We're doing videos about the Constitution. So giving up our ID, unless we've committed a crime or unless we really want to press charges on somebody, that's the only time that we provide the ID.
Sure.
Unless we're being suspected or unless we want to press charges on somebody, which we never do. But this guy definitely needs to learn a lesson.
Did you need me?
No, man.
Okay.
She's a witness. Did you witness this?
Yeah.
The whole thing. Okay, just stand by, please.
Okay.
Awesome. You better tell the truth too, because he just saw everything on video. And if you lie to the police, that's a crime. So if you're gonna stand by this guy who just assaulted me, you better have the heart to get in trouble too. There was. He just seen it. Well, he did. So that's why he's detained. So if you're gonna stand up and lie and protect the criminal, make sure you know there are consequences for that. Or you could just leave. You better be really sure who you're defending. No, I'm just letting her know. She better be You shut up. It's actually the First Amendment.
If you want to leave, you can leave, or you can stand by, okay?
Yeah, it's the First Amendment. We all have the right to speak. Cabrón eres tú. Y la madre tuya también.
Now she decides to leave.
Oh, bro, you have to let these people know. You have to put them. You have to let them know right off the bat. You're willing to go ahead and lie to the police over a stranger at the post office? Okay, you better have video proof. Because your partner's gonna come out here with like 19 witnesses who are gonna go against everything that you just saw on video. So you're just gonna see how much of lies there is in our city, brother. You know, everybody lies. Everybody lies, but videos don't. So everybody's gonna go and tell the supervisor everything that you didn't see on the video. And by the way, we have more than 100 million combined visits to our platform. So we're very popular nationwide. And every time I say nationwide, we got people correcting us and telling us worldwide, because more than 15 countries watch our videos. So
That's impressive.
We're praising good cops and exposing bad service from public employees. So if you do a good job, I recommend everybody to give what we call a good complaint. You know, call the police officer and the police department, I'm sorry, and give a good complaint on the police officer who was good to you. Don't just complain when something bad goes on. Threatened to stab me in the eye.
Like what?
And then gets in your face. I bet you he hates women.
I feel bad for his wife. I hope that
He got in your face like he was gonna do something.
her arm, you know, it's in
I was worried about you actually, because he got in your face.
Just hang tight. Good. I hope you do.
MICKEYMOUSE, Mickey Mouse. Post it.
We will.
Okay, you guys
That was
get
great.
MICKEYMOUSE.
I love it. Love it.
Yo, only in Auditing America. Where the hell did this guy come from?
MICKEY Mickey Mouse.
That was weird.
Like,
I bet you she came out with like 19 lies outside. I know.
It's like the sun went down behind this building.
Real.
I'm like, bird. It's cold.
This guy's gonna be in a tight situation pretty soon. He's gonna have to apologize.
I hope he doesn't.
If he doesn't, he's gonna have a bad day. She's not gonna protect somebody that she's not gonna protect. No. You lost your witness. She's not gonna protect the stranger who just broke the law.
She said they're not worth it.
She's like, we're leaving, they're not worth it. No, you're detained, actually. You can't go anywhere. You made threats.
We asked you not to make comments. Don't make comments, Tim.
Well, we have the right to make comments, but I understand your point.
The same works for both of you guys. No comments either way. No comments.
I'm gonna have to go get her sitting down. She's too
Like a big baby. That's your husband right there.
Okay, perfect.
He lost all the energy, actually. He had a lot of energy, you know, before the police arrived. Oh, there he is. That's his license plate. What the hell was that?
Okay. Yeah, we're trying to keep these guys separated. Well,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Ma'am, I bet you came out of there with 19 statements that were lie. But officer already here saw the video. If you
I just talked to the manager.
Awesome. Can you contact the postal police? They're in charge of enforcing law here. They're the ones.
I don't contact postal police.
Well, you guys supposed to
The only
niche.
thing they're in charge of is when people take mail and things like that.
Oh, they enforce the law here. It's
Well, if they need to, but
Well, they need
it's
to.
also our jurisdiction, so we also handle whatever happens.
Well, you guys work together. That's what it is. You guys have the right to come in here and neutralize the situation, but you have to contact the postal police because they're the ones that enforce the law here. I want to file a report with the postal police. They need to come. Pretty cold. Right? It does.
Serve and protect, it says on their car.
Serve and protect, huh?
Yep. Right there.
Let's see. We'll see. High five.
Again.
Oh, man. Hey, how's it going, Sergeant?
How you doing, sir?
Doing good. Thank you for showing up. Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Sure. Sergeant France, Apache Junction Police Department, badge 263.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
We've already
Can
shown
you do me
the...
a favor and hang out by the front of that vehicle for me?
Am I being detained?
For a second.
Am I being
Are
detained?
these the two in question?
I'm being
So
detained?
yes, you are being detained.
For what crime?
The crime of disorderly conduct.
I was never disorderly.
Go ahead and hang out by the car over there.
You're
for me.
illegally detaining me.
I'm asking you politely. Hang out.
You're
in front of the
illegally
car for
detaining me. You know that, right? You can't detain me. I haven't broken the
You know
law.
enough, right?
I haven't broken the law.
Yes, you have.
For what?
As this heated encounter draws to a close, what can we learn from the chaos that unfolded? It's a powerful reminder that while we all have the right to express ourselves, it's important to respect boundaries and maintain control. Freedom of speech is crucial, but so is the responsibility that comes with it. Whether it's in a public space or in our everyday interactions, we must remember that our actions have consequences. Always think twice, stay calm, and ensure your rights don't infringe upon others. With this in mind, let's see how emotions, frustration, and the quest for resources collide in another situation. What happens when frustration and the struggle for resources collide in a public space? In this encounter, a man already worn down by personal challenges finds himself at odds with law enforcement. With a camera in hand, he records the interaction, questioning the officer's motives and their role in his life. What begins as a conversation about rights and assistance quickly spirals into an emotional exchange. The question is, what happens when the system that's supposed to protect you doesn't seem to offer any real help?
How's it going? Hey, how's it going? Can I talk to you for a second?
What's going on? Why are you taking my phone?
Relax, relax.
Why are you taking my phone?
Relax, relax.
Why are you taking my phone? I'm recording.
I understand that. I need to talk to you.
You don't need to take my stuff like that.
What's your name? Do you have ID on you, sir? Sir. 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 Can I talk to you for a second?
Hey, partner. We don't have a problem with you recording us.
Seems like he does.
No,
I'm trying to talk to you.
but he's asking you some simple questions because, as you know, across this country, there are people that are out to harm police for no reason, right? You read about it every day in the news about people getting ambushed and so forth. So not only do you have a right to... Hold on. I'll give you a chance to talk. I'm explaining to you the reason for our contact, which is, I would think, what you want, right? So, just like you have a right to record, we have a right to come talk to you about it. Make sure you're not a threat to us or the citizens coming into the parking lot to come here on normal
Police
business.
are a threat to the people.
And if that's your
I was
opinion,
incriminated by the San Mateo police.
okay, well, we could talk about that too.
There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, actually, there's a lot to talk about. I'm a supervisor here, and if you need to make a complaint or something like that, we can handle that as well.
I already have. Nothing was done.
Okay. Well, if it's not to your satisfaction, I can maybe give you some other options. So we can go in and sit down and talk about that, or you can simply ID yourself.
I'm homeless. I was living in my truck. I stay out of my truck, and Officer Chris Luce almost made me lose my truck.
Okay.
Is there any way we can talk to you?
So why don't you help me out here and give me your name so I know who I'm talking to, and that way
Do you
I can
understand
look
the Fourth
into...
Amendment?
I do understand the Fourth Amendment.
Okay.
So that's why I'm asking for your name, so I can look into what you just talked about with Officer Lewis.
He's a Look up Chris Lewis. You'll find. He can tell you all about it.
You the one that drives?
He knows what he did.
You drive an old truck? Sir? Sir, you gonna have a conversation or no?
Let me ask you this question, because maybe we'll just cut to the chase. Are you on probation or parole?
Answer questions.
Okay.
What evidence do you have that I'm under? That I have?
I don't have any evidence of that. However, by asking that question, if you are now obligated to inform me of that. That question, I don't have. I'm asking you, and simply asking you means you legally need to state whether you are or not. That is a condition of your probation or parole.
If I was, I would tell you I am, but I am not.
Thank you. Then you answered the question. That's all I was asking for. This doesn't have to be adversarial. You know what I mean?
Your officer made it like that.
My officer isn't me. My officer isn't
Chris
him.
Lewis, you guys are a part of a team. You guys work as a team.
We're all members of the human
One of your
race.
officers almost made me lose my truck, and I'm in my situation. How do you think I feel about that?
Okay, so how do we take steps to fix that? What is
he
this?
almost made me lose my truck.
Okay, so how do we take steps to help you with that? If you're in a situation where things are bad, how do we take steps?
Chris Lewis showed me you guys aren't there to help. I was trying to have animal control come out and deal with the dog, and he didn't. As a public servant, he didn't help me. He incriminated me.
And how did he incriminate you? What were you arrested for?
He told me that I was trying to have animal control come out and deal with the dog for the second time. He told me that the dog couldn't be off the leash. He sat himself telling me I knew that already.
Okay.
But there was no reason for him to push that upon me and say that I had to identify myself. He must not understand the Constitution or have respect for the American flag.
Was it your dog?
It was not my dog. I explained that to him, and he still proceeded to want me to ID.
Okay.
When I guess he doesn't understand the Fourth Amendment.
Hey, sir, do you mind getting out of the roadway so you don't get hit by a car? I don't want you to get injured.
I'm not in the roadway. I'm right in the driveway.
That's the driveway. Here, we'll give you room over here. And you do realize that these cameras work both ways, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right.
Usually they get turned off every now and then.
Sure, I'm not here to try to change your mind about how you feel about police or anything like that. But what I will say is just treating people with just common courtesy and respect, like we're treating you, goes a long way.
Why didn't Chris Lewis do that?
We're not talking about Chris Lewis. If you want to
I am.
If you
he put me in this situation.
He didn't put you in this situation. You're putting yourself in this situation.
When he arrested me, I wasn't bothering nobody.
Okay.
I was trying to help the city out.
He's got nothing to do with you here right now. If you want to make a complaint about Chris Lewis and come in and talk about that, you didn't make it with me.
The captain seems like he thinks that my violates weren't righted, so be it.
Okay.
I don't have to write another complaint.
Okay, then contact the DA's office. What's the point of this?
Just gathering content for a story.
Okay. Gather your content. That's fine. And so you told me you are not on probation or parole, correct?
Nope.
Okay. Very good, sir. Is there anything else we can do for you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm just trying to survive, and the officers showed me that they're not there to help.
Do you want any resources from us?
On November the 3rd, I was trying to cross El Camino. I rescued a little girl out of a car. Officer G. Moore says that if I'm giving the paramedic attitude, that he can put me in handcuffs right now because there's 3 people here that are more important than me right now.
Okay. Again, you want to stand out here and film and make statements, but not actually come in and actually have a conversation about any kind of whether you want to go through the complaint process or you want some resources we might be able to provide.
I went over to request to speak with Susan 3 times. I was denied over 3 times.
All right. Is there Sam 57? We're code 4. Okay, so you can sit here and record all day long. If you're making a story, that's great. Is there anything we can do that's rational and something that we can actually help you with?
Are you homeless right now?
When I needed help, the police didn't help me.
Okay,
what do you think we're doing
how
right
are you
now?
going to help me now?
I'm talking about right now. Is there anything we can do for you right now? whether it be take a complaint, try to help you find some resources, anything that we need here, or do you just want to be left to record it?
What am I supposed to do when I'm put in this situation? Like I'm saying, I almost lost my truck, man. That was my home.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question. I'd be more than happy to sit down with you and try to help you out.
I already came over here over 3 times. They told me that the officer didn't violate my rights, so that's what the police thinks.
All right, so
they're gonna stick with their decision.
I'm interpreting that as case closed. You don't want any assistance from me.
I wanted assistance a long time ago.
Okay.
I came over here over 3 times. Why didn't they have you come out and talk to me?
It's quite possible I wasn't here.
Well, they could have told me we can have you speak with this officer, so and so. Why didn't they do that?
Do you want to take? I'm giving you an opportunity to take care of it now.
And what is that going to do?
I don't know. We'd have to sit down and you'd have to tell me what's going on.
Take the mark off my record.
Okay. All right. All right. Have a good day.
You put me in jail.
If there's nothing else I can do for you, have a good day.
So what's the lesson here? Sometimes the frustration we feel is not just about a single moment, but the culmination of past experiences that leave us questioning the system. It's a reminder that in moments of conflict, communication and understanding are the keys to resolution. The real challenge lies not in what's recorded, but in the conversation that comes after. When you're seeking help, don't let the noise drown out the opportunities for resolution. There's always a way forward, even when it seems unclear. With this in mind, let's look at another instance where the right to record becomes a battleground for personal freedom and authority. In a city where public rights and privacy collide, one individual sets out on a mission to assert his right to record. What starts as a peaceful act of documentation soon turns into a tense confrontation at a bank. As security guards and employees challenge his actions, the situation intensifies. Threats of police involvement, requests for identification, and conflicting views on what is legal escalate the tension. But when does simply exercising your rights cross the line into conflict? And when does authority overstep its bounds?
Can't you tell me what you're working on?
I could have, man, but y'all came out a little y'all as a team, y'all came out a little disrespectful. You didn't, but
so then tell me.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Can I be honest with you? Can you stand in front of my camera so I can make sure I did tell you this on camera?
Just tell me this
I'm gonna tell you if you let me get you on camera. You so close.
I've been on camera.
Man, you are very close. Just take a step. I'm about to tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
So what I am here doing, man, I'm an independent journalist here gathering content for a story.
And what story?
I can't say.
Why?
Because it'll compromise the story. It hasn't been published yet.
Okay. Then you need to go through U.S. banks protocols to get information to be able to do your story.
Do you got the information for it?
This is not.
Do you got the information?
What information?
You said I got to call whoever.
Yes.
Okay.
You can't just walk into a bank.
I didn't walk in you guys' bank.
You still can't photo this. This information is a security problem.
Even though I'm on the sidewalk.
I've explained this to you, but you're not recording the sidewalk. You're recording bank information.
The bank?
Yes.
Bank information like what?
Like the building facility.
Exactly.
And how, if somebody wanted to rob this bank, they would go about doing it.
Oh my God, you sound well, man. I wonder why would you say that?
Because that's what people do. You've heard of bank robberies, correct?
I haven't heard of one.
You've never heard of a bank being
only
robbed
in movies?
before?
Only in movies.
Really?
Only
You're
in
a
movies.
journalist that doesn't know anything about a bank robbery.
Only on movies.
When
last time a bank got robbed? Any bank. It can be anywhere in the world.
This bank got robbed within the last 3 months.
For real? I can do a story on that. I'm a journalist.
Yeah, I don't believe that. What company do you work for?
Give me your business card. I'm going to send you the story when I'm done with it. I'm independent. I told you I was independent. Yeah.
Okay, so what have you been publishing before?
I got a lot of work published.
Like
banks, government facilities.
What about them?
I cover them, man.
What do you cover?
Give me your business card. See, that's where you being rude at though, man. I shouldn't have told you nothing, man.
You didn't tell me anything. You're refusing to answer my question.
So you guys,
After I treated you with respect and dignity.
you should do that outside on the public.
Correct,
You're in the public.
Which I did, but you're not treating me with that same respect.
I am.
No, you're not.
You blocking my footage. You come out here on public and you blocking my footage.
Because you can't record the bank.
You can.
You can't.
I think they probably hear because she's waving at somebody. Oh, that's public safety.
I'm just saying.
It's okay, man. Here, let them come over here real quick. So you guys, y'all know how we do. We only stay on the sidewalk, where it's public. He comes out, he didn't want to give his name, and
Didn't ask me my name.
what's your name?
What's your name?
I can't say it because I'm doing the story.
I can't say it. Because
Okay.
I work for the bank.
She already,
Not supposed to be
but she already gave their name, so. Okay, man. Okay, watch.
There's no reason you can't give your name.
Okay. I told you, I said, give me your card, I'll email you the whole story.
Why can't you just tell me what your name is?
It compromised my story,
How is
man.
giving me your name compromising your story?
Huh? I can barely hear you.
You gotta go somewhere else, please.
Why would you say that?
You gotta go somewhere else.
This is Titan's security, actually. He told me I gotta go somewhere else, so I guess he don't know the law either. That's why he's a security. That's why he's Titan security.
What law do you understand to be true?
Say that one more time.
How do you understand the law and being able
Because
to
this is what I do. This is what I do for a living, son.
That's what you say.
I think he's running from you.
Who are you?
I'm an independent journalist gathering
And what is
content
your
for a
name?
story. I told you I give it to.
what is
I'm
your
not even
story
going.
about?
I know you guys are going to see it. I'm not even going to email it to you. Typically, I email it to people so they can actually see what they look like, good or bad. This is U.S. Bank, actually on 63rd and Truth. I'm not surprised, you guys, because they don't expect people to know the law.
Okay, go down to the bank down the street. And
Especially,
video them.
that was my first story I ever did.
And what did they do?
They didn't look like this, I tell you that.
What did they do?
They didn't do nothing.
They said.
And she
"Go
said
ahead."
she said she's the manager. This is what I do. You could have looked it so good. You could have looked it good. Oh, okay. I don't think you met me before. All right. I'm surprised banks haven't even called y'all to tell y'all. You don't have to.
Yes, you do.
You don't have to. And let me ask you this just for the record. Do I have your permission to record you? Do I have your permission to record? I have your permission though, because you've been. I don't have your permission to record you. I don't need it. I don't need it. Hey, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all want me to educate y'all, or do y'all want the police to educate y'all?
Oh, please do. Educate.
Nah, because you don't believe me, man.
Correct.
You don't believe me.
Because you don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. If I didn't know what I was talking about, and you letting me know that the police is on their way, don't you think I would leave? And this is the manager, you guys. This who actually came out screaming and yelling at me. She came from her business to come out on public property and yell. So, yeah. So right now we just waiting on KCPD to pull up so he can educate these
what are they going to tell us when they get here?
They're going to say this, he has every right. He's standing on the public sidewalk. He has every right to do what he's doing. And then I'm going to wait and expect for you to come back out and give me an apology.
Okay.
Like you said, if you're a man, you know. So you guys, walk with me. Come on, I order you to follow me. You're my security, man. Make sure nobody touches me, man. You see how she rolled up screaming? Oh, we coming in with the cherries, man. They put the cherries and berries. Wow. I think she's kind of second guessing what she did. And you guys, if you see, you know, this guy hasn't been physically rude, but blocking my recording. They coming in hot. Cherries and berries. And here we go. How you doing? Can I get your name and badge number just so I know who I'm speaking to?
Yeah, it's Officer Holland 5826.
Great. How you doing, sir? Can I get your name and badge number just so I can know who I'm speaking to?
Right here.
I don't want to butcher it. How do you say that?
Okay.
Hey, what's going on? Why are you
No, first, let me ID this guy, like his policy says. Can I get your name and badge number, sir, please?
5011.
Thank you so much for being professional. How can I help you guys?
Well, we got called here because you're videotaping stuff and they asked you to leave and you have not.
I didn't go on their property or on their property.
Okay, well, we also received another call from another bank of you doing the exact same thing about 30 minutes ago.
Okay, on the sidewalk.
So what are you doing?
I'm recording.
Why?
I let the guy know I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. I told him I have no ill intent. I'm not on you guys' property. I'm on the sidewalk.
Well,
So
what's the story?
I told him I can't say it's not published yet.
Okay, but do you understand how it's weird?
Absolutely
to
not.
film a
Absolutely not. Do you understand how it's legal for me to record on the public sidewalk?
Okay, well,
Why won't you tell him that?
Because
I'm on the public sidewalk.
You're still in the parking lot.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
They own all the way.
Sir, can I get a supervisor out here, please? Let's get a supervisor.
Okay, well, we need to get your information.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Then we'll put your hands.
Yeah, they just cuffed me, y'all. It's her right there hollering. Don't know the law. And she turned my camera off. That's why my camera just... Let me get back to the public.
Well, let's get off her property.
Look at Holland. I got you. You know the last time you see me, Miss Holland? This is not the last time you see me, Holland. Look at them. Yeah, you guys. So I'm up here at Security Bank. They came and cuffed me. You can still see the ring around me. You still see the ring. You still see the ring around my wrist. She stopped my video.
This incident is a stark reminder of the delicate balance between personal rights and public safety. It's a reminder that while everyone has the right to document their surroundings, it's essential to understand the limits and the consequences of those actions. The lesson here is clear. In a world where legal boundaries are constantly tested, it's crucial to know your rights, respect others' space, and understand when to stand your ground and when to step back.